Hello. Hello. Okay, let's get started. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Emma. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, today my session actually I practice live streaming. So from this Zoom, I actually also posted to the YouTube. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's live. I'm practicing it right now. Okay, so in the coming Saturday, Wednesday, actually the exam is May 4th, May 4th or May 3rd. Okay, I don't
May
remember.
4th.
May 4th.
Yeah.
So May 3rd, I will have A to 12, right? APCSA review. The night before AP exam, I'm hosting a session there live just like this. Is that okay?
Okay.
And then usually 8 to 10 or 8 to 10, I'll review the basic stuff for AP comes at 8, and then 10 to 12, some student will continue to ask questions. Is that okay?
Okay.
And some
that's at night, right? 8 to
at
12
night.
Okay.
Yeah. But you don't need to sit for that long. You can stay to ask question first if you like. It's also okay. Or you can just listen to the review portion. I'm fine, very flexible, because that's your own time.
Yeah.
I don't need you to actually waste your time. Okay, if not really helping you. Okay, so it's up to you. So here here this one we have the 2019. I think last week we finished it already. So 2020 actually it is a short exam, so we do not have the practice exam. So I'm going to work on the be prepared number 5 first. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna be prepared number 5 first, and then if we have time, we can discuss something else. Okay.
Okay.
So we are going to work on this be prepared 25. You have any questions so far?
So far, I don't think so.
Okay. Okay, let's get started. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, be prepared. Practice exam number 5, FRQ. Okay. So every time I just repeat one more time. Okay. Don't read the verbal description first. Okay, because actually that would take a long time. So you read the problem first. Read the code first. What are the code that is available? Because very likely you are going to call some of them or use some of the code, okay, or use some available. So look at the code first, and then look at the problem, and then at the end, go into the verbal description to go into those details. Okay, so understand the class-to-class relationship and method-to-method calling relationship. Okay, and what is the input that I get, and what's the precondition, and what should I deliver, and what's the post condition that people would require. Okay, so that's the sense that every FRQ do that. So FRQ number 1, okay, game of chance. Okay, and this one we have a win condition, and that would return Boolean value true or false, win or lose. Okay, and then we have the average amount, price, ticket, and earn. Okay, price, worth, playing. So just like this, don't read this detailed description. It takes longer time. So look at the call. These are the call you have, and you have part A to be here, part B to be here. Okay, so these two things are what you needed, and then apparently this one, if you win, you will return win here. Okay, average amount that will be has some price and ticket price and earn. Okay, so this one return the average amount 1 and or lose. Okay, after playing a game, given the price of 1 ticket. Okay, so here you actually return a game whether you win or lose. So you may have a few win, lose, win, 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 lose, lose. Okay, and then you need to, for each win, you must look at how much money you win, how much ticket you buy. Okay, and then it's a transaction-based problem. Okay, is that okay? Transaction-based problem. So there are certain problems called transaction-based. Just like you go to a bank, deposit, withdraw, withdraw, deposit, withdraw, deposit. So every time, each transaction need to be clean. Okay, you must make sure that your balance is well managed. Okay, so here I'm saying this one is game. Game also have win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. And each one of them, you need to actually look at the win or loss condition. And average amount should be the total amount that you, average amount that you want. Okay, so should be total amount of money, the balance you have, win or lose, okay, divided by number of game. That would be your average amount. So this one is okay. We probably understand it. Okay, and then this one is that okay, you get some ticket price, so you want to know about a break-even point. So for example, you lost $1 if the ticket price is $1. You win, you actually will win $5. So one win, one loss. So you need to have your one win can compensate for 5 loss. Okay, you will be break even in that way. Okay. So then if the ticket price is like that and your chance to win is actually this one should be 1/6. Okay, so 1 wins, 5 loss, then you break even, right? And then you break even. So if the winning chance is actually 16%, then you actually will you will break even, right? So here, depending on your winning chance and your price, your ticket price, then you can basically determine that you given the ticket price and how much money do you need to win as the price, then it will be breaking even. Okay, so this is another problem. So that's not hard. So here, let's look at first problem, average amount. So you use your transaction to work on it. So this is a per transaction. So sum of the series of transactions. So basically, you have ticket price. That's the price you actually pay. So for earn gain, you deduct the total by the ticket price. So total initially is 0. And if you win, you actually increase by the price. Okay, so doing that, eventually you divide by N. This is the average amount that you win. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Each transaction you pay the ticket price, you win the price. Okay, so this one, price. This should be Z. Okay, I have a typo. It's price. Okay. Anyway, second problem is like game of chance. Okay, so here actually you have integer. So okay, return the price. Okay, a multiple of 5 that can make it worthy. Okay, based on average return for after 100 game. So you call 100 here, right? And then your ticket price. So here you don't know how much you will win, but you do know the win. Okay. So basically, you will return 100 games a win, and then you need to try different price value. Okay. So your try value, you want to have this average amount to be greater equal 0, then you have a win, right? So for any price, you increase the price every time until that you have a positive win. Then that's a break-even point, okay? And here you have 100 point, 100 game, okay? So this win actually, it may be biased, maybe only 10%, maybe 20%, we don't know. But we don't care, okay? We just need to make sure that for each price, how much price actually what? For each given ticket price, okay? Then which one will give me the which price will make me win, okay? So that one is you increase by multiple of 5. Okay, so this one based on the loop, okay, based on the loop and set the price to be 5 and with an increment of 5, okay? So initially it's 5 and you try this one that's then equal 0, then less than equal 0 means that you haven't break even. The price increased by 5. So if it is greater than 0, that means that you make money. You make money, you quit, and that's the price you would have. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So solution-wise, very simple, but you must understand the problem way. Okay, the solution-wise is pretty simple, pretty simple. Okay, so initially it's try 5. So every while loop you try different price. 5, do you win? No. 10, do you win? No. 11, 15, do you know? Well, no. Until say maybe 50. Okay, 50 win. Okay, and then you return 50. Okay. And this one, we really don't need to know about how much percentage you win because we don't care. This percentage may be different, but it will adjust itself, okay? It will randomly get the amount, okay? So anyway. Okay, so this one, sometime for this casino slot machine is something like that, okay? And usually the till your winning rate so low that your ticket price can never compensate for it, okay? You can never win, okay? That's the goal of the slot machine. Okay, anyway, that's the problem 1. Number 2, you try to work on a class, okay? This one called Apple purchase class, but take 2 integer value price of an Apple in cents and the number of Apple purchases. Okay, so that is the total dollar, total cost, total dollar and cents. Okay, that return the string and the string function. So these are something you need to be. Okay, so you will get new Apple purchase, and that will you can print it. So when you print it, you have 71 and 1. So 71 is what? 2 variable is the price of Apple in cents, number of cents. Okay. So each one, the unit is $0.01. Okay, so that's in cents. So here, this one is 79 cents, and you purchase one apple. So by purchase that 1 apple, so actually total amount you pay is 0.79. Okay, and then this is the earn you get, okay. And then here you print purchase. For purchase, that means the two stream need to be in this format, okay. And then each one's unit price is this one. From here you get this one, okay. And this multiply this one and this one, you get this one, okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm sorry. This one is this one times this one. This one alone is actually this one. This one times this one is this one. Okay, the total is this one. The unit price is this one. Okay, the unit price is this one. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so class building. So basically, you have the number of the apple and unit price. Okay. So you have the unit price assigned to it. That's in cents, okay. Number of apple to there, okay. Total cost, there's a discount, okay. There's a discount. So remember, there's a discount. You need to read it here. Actually, there's a discount, okay. So every 6 purchased are priced as 5, okay. So six of them you price as 5, okay. So you actually adjust the cost, okay. Adjust the cost. I'm sorry. And then you cents, you change the dollar and the cents, okay. And you print out your $2 and cents. Your cents, you get a cent, you convert it to dollars and cents. So this is a $2 and cents is required by this one here, okay. So you get some integer as a cent. You need to convert it to dollar and cents using this format, okay. Okay, next one, toString. So toString, you will, okay. So toString, you will print out the number of the apple, okay, and then the price. The price is this one, okay, per unit price. Each is over here, okay, and the total cost is adjusted by the discount, okay. Put it over here. Any question?
No questions.
Okay, so this one pretty simple, straightforward class design, okay. The only thing is that you need to understand the class before we can get, okay. Problem 3. Problem 3, we have international ballroom dancing competition. Competitors are scored by a panel of judges on scale of 0 to 100, okay, from 0 to 100. The final score, each couple is computed as the average score from all the judges, okay. And then the highest score and the lowest score will be included, okay, included. So you need to find the minimum and maximum, okay, and you return an array. So return array, the first element is maximum, second element is min. So you just need to create a new integer, okay, min max, okay, and then that would be equals max and min, okay. That's the setup you need to have. You just need to return this one. You find the minimum and maximum and then return the min max, okay. So that's the array you want to create. So this one not hard, single loop, going through the whole array list, getting the maximum and minimum, okay, and then put into min max. At this moment, don't deduct it yet, okay, don't deduct it yet. So here, second one, average score, okay. So if the list actually is what, the size of 6 operator, then you would take out the min max, okay. Okay, and also the maximum only occur once. Okay, then the value is included from the computing. Okay, so only occur once. Okay, if it's multiple, then you don't. Okay, so that's actually look at this one. This one is trying to deduct the maximum and minimum, but only when the number of score is greater than 6, greater equal to 6, then you would actually take out some score. Otherwise, you don't take out. Okay, All right, we don't take out. So here, okay, so here you actually calculate the total sum first. Okay, calculate total sum first, and then calculate the total number of the score. Okay, then after that, you actually, if it greater equal 0, okay, you find max mean. Okay, find max mean, and then you call the function called count mean occurrence for the mean and max. Okay, so if one of the minimum or maximum actually is occurring only one time, then you deduct it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
If not, then you don't deduct it. And then at the end, okay, at the end, still remember you need to return double for the average. You know, okay? So this one, a little bit more complicated, still finding the maximum and minimum. Okay, so this adjustment, look at how I adjust it. Okay, calling the occurrence. So this count occurrence is a given function. This one you need to remember that, okay, it's given. Okay, count occurrence is a given function in here. Okay, be careful, don't invent new function. Okay, you got that one and equal 1, you do it. Okay, any question?
No.
No. How about Emma? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so count occurrence, I think is okay. If you need to do that, you actually look at some calculating. Okay, that actually okay. Okay, anyway, that's problem 3. Problem 4 is called A-queen problem. Okay, A-queen problem is that you play chess, and some of the queen they can move horizontal, actually vertical, and also diagonal way. Okay, these are the location that your queen can go. Okay, in A-queen problem, those are something you can move. Okay, so now here we have a queen. Okay, giving me the row and column. Okay, so return a 2-dimensional Boolean array that in which row all the elements that actually queen present row and column set to be true. Okay, all the other elements set to be false. So basically, if you have one queen, you actually will take out these. Okay, so these are true, other are false. Okay, these are something that it can be can go. One queen can go. Okay, so this one not very hard. Just calculate this one. Remember that in the pre-AP we ask students to work on the flag. Okay, work on the flag. So this one is called your row. Okay, so same row you do it. This one same column you do it. Okay. Okay, and this one is what? So how to take this one now? Richard, how to take this one now? So that's assume that here, okay, this table is not using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's assume that the index row and column is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I take this chessboard from outside, so it's not really Java array. So how to check all the elements on this line? Richard, how to do it? What is this line first? What is this line?
The diagonal.
Diagonal equation.
Mm-hmm.
Equation for the diagonal line. Isn't that row equal column?
Yeah.
It also row minus column equals 0.
Mm-hmm.
How about this line?
Then it should be row minus 1 and then column
what?
equals row minus 1.
Row minus column equals what? Equals 1, not equals minus 1. Okay, so here, for example, okay, let me go back. Let me go with the previous chart. Okay, for example, is this one. If this one And I know this location of my queen is over here, right? My queen is for given row and given column. These are two numbers I have. So how can I say this line? So given any point on this line is row and column, then what's the property of this row and column?
It should be bigger than 2 enough.
Hmm? It actually is row minus column equals row minus column. Row column, these two values are from the coordinate of that queen, given the row and column of that queen. Okay? Any point on here, it has a coordinate of RC. So row and column of this one need to be the same as this one. Just like this one, here is 0, 0, right? So anybody on this row will be row minus column equals 0 minus 0, it gets equal 0. Is okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and how about this line? If I have a queen over here, same thing. How about this line? Or if my queen is over here, how about this line? Emma, do you know? Line, this is testing you the knowledge about line. This one is actually R plus C equals row plus column. Is that okay? Now let me go back to basic geometry. Let me go back to basic mathematical geometry. We have X and Y, right? So this line is X minus Y equals 0 or X equals Y, right? So how about here I have a line that's 3 and 2. And then how about this line parallel to the X minus Y? So what is the equation of this one? What's the equation of this one? Hi, Emma, what's the equation of this one?
Your point is 3, 2.
The point is 3, 2. It passes 3, 2, yes. And parallel to S minus Y.
Oh.
Parallel.
Then, okay.
What's the equation? It is X minus Y equals 3 minus 2 equals 1. Baby, my little baby. Hey. You guys just like my son and daughter, like me, little baby to me. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not hard, right? You use the row and column number, you plug in row and column. That's the point you pass through. Everything pass here, the slope is the same. So the coefficient before X and Y should be the same. Is that okay? So how about here? We have a point 1 and 3. The line passing through this one by parallel to X minus Y, it should be X minus Y equals 1 minus 3. It is minus 2. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. These are very simple math. Okay. I know your teacher may not teach you well, but that's a problem. But these are basic math. Okay. So right here, okay, here we have a point 2, 2. And here I have a line, this one. So here, if I have a, here I have a 1, 1, 1, 1. The line passing this one, 1, 1, is actually S plus Y equals 2. So how about the line actually parallel to 1, 1 and passing 2, 2? parallel to this line, but it passed 2, 2. So what is the line? It actually is 2 plus y equals 2, x plus y equals 2 plus 2 actually is 4. Is okay? So there's another line in the middle that is x plus y equals 3. So this one 4, this one 2. There's another line over here is x plus y equals 1. This one actually x plus y equals 0. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to review this basic math for you, and the purpose is that we go to this my a by a square now. I'm trying to go back to this again now. Okay, a by a. Give me here is my queen. So what is the line over here? Okay, very simple. Here is 0, 1, 2. Here is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this line apparently, okay, this line is x minus y equals 0. So that line should be x minus y equals, okay, this is x is row, y is column. Okay, I'm sorry. Now let's don't use x and y, let's use the row and column. So row minus column, so row equals 2, column equals 5. So this one equals minus 3. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here you see row equals 0. So actually row equals c minus 3. Okay, row equals 0, column equals 3. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Row equals 1, column equals 4. Okay. So that's this direction, this backslash direction. Slash direction diagonal turn. So let's assume that we have queen over here. How about this line? This line now is row plus column equals something. Equals what? 2 plus 1. So this one actually is 2 plus 1 equals 3. So this line is row plus column equals 3. So 3, 0, 2, 1, 1, 2, 0, 3. Is okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So given a certain row and column, this one is row and AB column. Okay, AB column. This one is column and AB row. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one would be row minus column equals row minus column, given the row column of this guy. And this one would be row plus column equals row plus column. Okay, please remember that. Okay, this one is what I can review for you, how it works. Okay, this should be something should be taught in 8th grade or 9th grade geometry. Okay, should be taught, or linear algebra, actually linear algebra 1. Okay, or algebra 1. So that's something you need to remember. Okay, so A queens, you go to set every row. Okay, every row to be true. Every same column should be true. Okay, and then row plus column, I plus j equal row plus column, you say true. I plus j equal row plus column equal true. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, 1 queen is like that. 2 queen, you set both. Okay, 2 queen, you set both. You M1, M2, and then you combine the 2 matrix together. Is that okay? When you combine the 3 matrix together, you kind of order. This one is what the first queen can see, right? The other one, actually, the second queen can see is here. I'm combining this metric with this one. I use an OR. That's it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
OR means that you have it, I don't have it, you reset. So it's just that plotting this one onto this map here. Is that okay? Or just make the product that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, that's it. The question number 4 is that. Okay, very easy. Any questions so far?
No.
No.
No. No. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's actually go back to our problem set. Okay. 2020 APCSA. Let's look at the problem. Okay. I think this one because this one is a practice problem. This one actually is not. This one I post is practice problem. It's not a. It is really not the one real test. Okay, because 2020, my younger sons took this one. Oh no. Some of my students take this one. It is shortened year. Okay, so we work on the practice exam. So this practice exam, do I have the slides? I may not. Okay. I may not have that one. I don't have the slides. Okay, sorry for that. I think it's this one. Okay. Okay, I have this one here. Okay, let's work out this one. Okay. This one is not real exam. This one's practice one. Practice exam but given by the college board. Okay. Given by the college board. So question number 1, hailstone. Okay, so this one, there's a mathematical sequence of order the list of numbers. Okay, remember this one is 2020. So it already followed the new AP Computer Science A rule. Question 1 will be program structure. Question 2 will be class design. Question 3 will be array list. Question 4 will be 2D array. Okay, so this already followed that. So this is also very important set. Okay, so there's a hailstone number. So 1, the sequence terminate. Even number, and then you will divide by 2. Odd number, you will actually go to 3n plus 1. 3n plus 1. Okay, so let's see. So we have 1, you will terminate. Okay. 2 will divide by 1. So here 2, you will go back to 1, so you start. Okay. And then odd number is 3n plus 1. So this one we don't, 3 we don't know. 3 you will go to 10. Okay, 3 will go to 10. Somehow 3 will go to 10. 10 will go down to 5. 5 will go down to 15, 16. Okay. So 16 will go down to 8, 8 will go down to 4, 4 will go down to 2, and it will terminate. Okay. So something like that. Okay, something like that. Something like that. Okay. So when the rule apply, we should terminate with the term n equals 1. Okay. So now we have these two different numbers. Okay. So what should we do? Hail one length for n. Okay. So return the length of the hailstone sequence starting with n. So given the n, you create a sequence and you need to know about the length. So the length is that. So for example, if you are 5 starting from 5, then 16, then 8, then 4, then 2, then 1. So it's 5, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. So the length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So single while loop until it actually become 1, it would be okay. Okay, single while loop before it go to 1, it should be okay. So let's look at this one. You can write it recursive function. Yes, you can write. You can also done it by while loop. Okay, so let's do it. So this one is while loop. While loop, your length equals 0, right? So n come in, n not equals 1. You go into here, you increase. Okay. Okay, so here actually what? Here actually, because you want to increase it, right? So if you, okay, so if n equals 1, then here you don't go into there, you will set it to 1, okay? Set it to 1 by this one, okay? Okay, so here we have 5 coming in. Okay, so these are next number you will jump to. That's no problem. You keep going, until it start at 1. So the last one, n equals 1, you will increase by here. Other than that, you will actually get this one. So this one will work. Is that okay? Is that okay? Emma, is that okay?
Yeah.
And this one, if you want to do it by recursive call, it's actually okay. Recursive call actually, what? This one is accumulated, so the length is 0. It's starting from length 0, and you put 5 into there, right? So if you go to the length equals 1, your length plus 1, you return. Is that okay? Is that
Yeah.
okay? If not, then your length plus 1 based on the condition. So recursive is easier in this case. It's very rarely done recursive function. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But if you do while loop, it can also be done by while loop. Okay. So this was the very rare cases that recursive be done. But remember this, we teach you in the class, right? Does that make sense? Recursion, actually, I do spend time to teach you how to write it. Okay. Okay, so that's that. And then, okay, there's a Boolean function that test is long sequence. Okay. So if the hailstone star n is considered long, okay, so what is long? Otherwise, return false. Okay. Actually, it's long integer, and then you must have long. You must use a hail length to receive. Okay, so start with n is considered long. Okay, and why is it long? It's long is actually if the length greater than the starting value. So it's very easy, right? You get the number, and if you call the function hailstone length, and if the number greater than my n, then it's a long sequence. So this is pretty easy. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Just this.
Yeah.
Just this. Okay. Okay. Anyway, this one. There's another one actually called PASI. PASI would need to write a prolong function. Prolong function. Okay. Actually, you have these two functions you can call. Okay. Prolong appropriately. Okay. You need to call that. Okay. To get the full credit. That means that if you don't call these two functions, it's not okay. Okay, it's not okay. So you need to actually call that two function. So now prolong function. So what's the purpose of prolong? The prolong return the portion or long sequence with the starting 1 to n. So you call 1, is that long? 2, is that long? 3, is that long? So given n, so that's as soon as you call 10. So you have a few long, a few short, okay? And then your purpose right now actually is that the portion of the long hail length, you need to return some value, okay? So the return value would be a double value. So basically your long sequence divide your long sequence L divided by total sequence converted to double. Okay, that's it. So this is pretty easy. Okay. So maybe one for loop, okay, one for loop, counting how many long sequence, and then return it. Is that okay? So here one problem I have. Okay, one problem right here is actually I'm missing the double. This is now okay. You become integer division. Is that okay? This one the answer
Yeah.
I give is actually trouble because I do not include the conversion. You need to convert to double first. Otherwise, this one will be integer division. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
I will fix it later. Any question?
No questions.
Okay. That's actually problem 1. Problem 2. There's a game spinner. Okay, game spinner. So create spinner. So this one is the class design problem. Okay, class design problem. So create a new spinner with specific section, and then spin the spinner and report the result. So spinner is a circle you can run, right? And you spin and run, spin, okay, something like that, okay? So, okay, and then report current run, and then, okay, current run, the number of consequent reporting the current run, okay, the length of current run, that the same number of the most recent speed, okay? So basically, let's assume that your spin will generate a random number, okay? Will generate a random number. So let's look at it, okay? So here you have spin 4. So spinning 4, you would have 0, 1, 2, 3 possible random number, okay? Oh no, I'm sorry. 4 sector, yes, 4 sector is 0 to 4, okay? Or you use 1 to, okay, 1 to 4, okay, 1 to 4. Okay. So I think this one is current run length is 0, okay? Current run length is 0, and then you start to spin, you get a 3. You get a 3, actually that's current run is 1, okay? So you need to check the previous one. If your data is different from the previous one, you set to 1, okay? Initial value of the current run is 0. And every time you spin, you will increase it, okay? You increase the spin number, okay? Number of spin, number of the run, okay? And if it's different value, you set it to 1, okay? So that's the rule. So not really hard, okay? So basically, you will get a number. The number will be the maximum number that you have. So you need to generate 0 to num minus 1 as the possible value, okay? As a possible value. And you also, so you will have the run, and you have the order number is minus 1, okay? So initially you set your run number is 0, okay? So it's spin, okay, this one should not be 4, okay? This one should be num, okay? I make a mistake. This one I should also modify. This one should be num. 4 is the even 4 here. So it should not be 4, it should be this num value, okay? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so that actually, but you start from 1 to num, okay, 1 to num, okay, it's given, but so if it's not equal to the old number, you set the run to be 1, and other one is your value, okay, and otherwise you increase the wrong number, okay. That's it. It's a speed. Current run, you return current run number, okay, that's it. So you just need to return this one, okay. I have another mistake here. This one should be num. I'll modify it, okay, later after class, because this one is some answer I give after the exam, so maybe wrong, okay. Okay, anyway, these are the what we have. Okay, next one we have product review. Product review has a name and a review, okay. So some function, okay, this one's easy problem, and then it's a review collector, whatever, okay. So here add review. So add review, we add a product review to it, and then you have a product review. So you kind of need to add the review to your product list. I mean, okay, I'm sorry, I think it's add to the review list. Okay, so you have product review, that's review list, that's a product list. So you need to add the review to product to review list, okay. And you also want to get the number of good review, okay. So these are two functions you want to have, okay. So write add review, and then actually product review and collector object, okay, add review function. So you will add the product review object to it, okay. Okay, so you have this one. So one-dimensional traversal, you add the product review to it, okay. So if you get that one to there, and you actually get your reviews name, that's the product. If the product actually already been in your product list, then I don't need to add the product. Okay. If you do not find anyone that actually have the same product, then you add the new product to it, to the product list. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, this one pretty simple. So your product review, you add to the review list, but you also need to update your product list. Your product list will add a new item only when the product reviews the product never show up. Okay, never show up. Okay, and then get a good review one. So there are some review value. Okay, so you actually do what? You actually go to every review. Okay, and then in the review, if there is a word called best, then you increase the number of counter. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Just go to review after review and you see how many best word happen. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. Okay, question 4. Question 4 is a seat problem. It's a seat in the theater. Okay, so it's a two-dimensional array now. Okay, and then you have available whatever since, okay, different seat. So two-dimensional theater. Okay, so let's look at the problem. The problem is that you want to construct the theater class. Okay, so they are seat per row and then tier 1 row and then tier 2 row. So you have a seat array. Okay, you need to do new stuff, new seat row and column number. Okay, so row and column number, you need to create it. Okay, so seat per row given. Okay, and then you have the tier 1 row and tier 2 row. Okay, so you need to base on those information to create your theater. So basically this one, you have tier 1 plus tier 2 row and times this one per row. Okay, so this one is you're getting the tier 1 row, this many row, and this many tier 2 row. Okay, and each one of it has seat per row. Okay, after that, you go through from 0 to tier 1 row. You go through every single row, and you set the seat to be true, available, and also set it to be tier 1. Okay, and then from tier 1 plus tier 2 row. Okay, from tier 1 row to the tier 1 plus tier 2 row. Okay, you set the row to be tier 2, so something that is this tier 1 rows, and then followed by tier 2 row. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so something like that. Okay, something like that. So that's A. Okay, so now assigning seat from some row and from some column. Okay, and you assign some row. So here you need to reassign row from some rows to column to certain row and column. Okay, so here you actually to and from. Okay, these are the seat and row. So if the to is not available, you return. Okay, and actually from get here less than to get here, you return. Okay, and then you set available of the two, and then so this one is you reassign your seat from this one to the other one. Okay, so basically you make this seat, so you basically move from a certain seat to the other one. So this one you set it to be unavailable. This one from location you set it to be available. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So if the two location is not available, then you cannot assign. Okay, you cannot assign. And then you don't want to go backward, so you cannot. Your from must be lower than this. Okay, if not, If not, then you will return. Is that okay? You will get a better seat. You don't want to get a lower tier seat. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the part B, okay. So this one is assign some sheet for you. Any question?
No.
Okay, no question here. I make 2 mistakes, okay. First mistake is this one, part C of the pre-2, what I forget to put the double there. For second one, we know that I made another mistake is over here. This one is not 4, it's none, okay. I just look at the example, but forget that that's not what I should put for the answer, okay. No question.